Yeah, my whole point of making that video that I just made and making this video right here was explaining house niggaism, house nigga syndrome, and like how house nigga hereditary house nigga. So back to what I was saying. The way that, I was raised in my household was to speak out against corruption in whatever form it may manifest itself, and to stand up against corruption in whatever form it may manifest itself. Not to be friends with people who engage in these behaviors that disproportionately and specifically target your race of people. And some people was raised by their parents to engage in these behaviors, and also to engage in perversions, and to allow your children to engage in perversions. So right now, I'm like a baby. I'm about to speak to the people from my cradle, from my crib, or whatever the fuck it is. And this is how I'm speaking to them, because I want people to be on the same page with me. I want us all to be on the same page so we all could move forward and help the blacks and help the people, because the blacks need help. We all would agree on that. So I asked them, well, if we all focus on helping the blacks, how can I say the same thing to the blacks? But this is the same thing that the dude from News Now, South Carolina said. I think his name DJ or something. He said, if I say it to the white cops, I'm gonna say it to the black cops that engage in this behavior also. And that's what I'm doing. But the blacks in the community, they want to steer you at the whites only, and they want to keep engaging their behaviors. And they tell you, I can live my life any way I want. And I say you can, but don't be living your life any way you want, faking and fronting, talking about you trying to help the people, you trying to crack down on corruption, and you in a position to crack down on corruption, and you friends with the people that's engaging in them behaviors, just like the whites is. Because now that's that Willie Lynch shit being passed down to you. That's a hereditary house nigga. You know what I'm saying? House niggaism is the shit you doing. Hereditary house nigga is what you are. House nigga syndrome is what the fuck you suffer from. You know what I'm saying? This is what I tell people. And I know everybody's not going to be a Ronald. And I don't want everybody to be a Ronald. Because then they were to be born, because how can it'd be nobody to crack down on? But I want some people to be similarly minded to me on some issues. And those issues are just be yourself. Every day, all day, just be yourself. And that's why I got a lot of respect for the nigga Sam Smith, because Sam Smith, he just himself. You know what I'm saying? Caitlyn Jenner, just herself. Himself. Whatever the fuck he is. They just being they self, and they're not worried about what people think about them. You know what I'm saying? So, and Ellen is just herself. And that's what we need to be focused more on, being ourselves. Not being what, people may want us to be and stuff. But I make these videos, like I'm not an internet banger or a YouTube or whatever banger. Like I tell a nigga, if you go invest your energy in attacking Ronald, but you sitting right next to the cops, that's the real problem, and you kicking it with them every day, but ain't investing no energy in reporting that corruption, then that shows what the fuck you is. And when you carrying the light and you illuminating darkness, you will expose people who engage in those type of behaviors. And that's all that I'm doing. So if I talk shit to you or something, and you attack, but you saying that what that white man doing, what that cop doing, the way he violates civil rights, ain't nothing wrong with that. So you're not gonna report that or attack that nigga for that. I tell niggas what I tell them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit I just laugh at, man, because I'm a gangster. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gangster, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'm just a gangster. You know what I'm saying? And this is what's going on all throughout this country. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of community leaders who are engaging in these behaviors all over this country. And that's why my brother tell me, you think like a Youngstown nigga. I tell him it's only so many amount of personalities you can run across in this world, and all those personalities are situated in Youngstown. And the people out of town think the same way as these people. He went to college for philosophy. He should understand this shit. And that's all that I do. I don't cause problems. I bring awareness to problems. But some people, like I said before, like if you got niggas in the joint who they got a CO bringing them in dope. Now, if I'm a nigga who say I'm snitching on corruption and bringing an inmate in dope is a form of corruption, and I snitch on that, now you fucking up what I'm doing. Now this inmate is mad at me wanting to kill me because I just fucked up his cash flow. I just fucked up what he was doing. And that's what's going on in the hood now. So now you got somebody who said they're going to speak on corruption, but these niggas in the hood is cool with these cops. So if I speak out of corruption against these cops and shit that they cool with, and these other corrupt officials and that ain't shit that they cool with and that they friends and family cool with, now I'm fucking up what they doing. Now I'm their problem, and they want to attack me for money. They're not attacking me because they want to support civil rights and shit. They're attacking me for money. And anytime you're doing something for money, you're not a real Freemason. Freemasons do stuff for civil rights. You know what I'm saying? So if you see that this nigga is doing something for civil rights, even if it's fucking up your money, you're supposed to still let that nigga do that shit. Because what's the greater good? You making you some money, or your race being lifted up and being helped, and civil rights being enforced? That's up to you to decide. And I seen the movie Belly, and the dude said, I knew y'all was coming to kill me, but he sat down and talked with the nigga reasonably. He said, nigga, I called my security off. I knew y'all was coming to kill me, but I called my security off. You know what I'm saying? Because I called my security off because I wanted to speak to people. I wanted them to do stuff. And at the end of the day, after we kicked Ronald ass, what have you gained? You did not get life sentences abolished. You did nothing to crack down on corruption. You did nothing. Killing me does nothing. All the blacks saying we need criminal justice reform. Now, how does killing Ronald create criminal justice reform? All the blacks saying we need criminal sentencing reform and prison reform. How the fuck does killing Ronald create that? So is that just what you doing to hype the people up, to persuade them to follow your cause? Or is that what you doing because you on some funny shit? Because none of that shit. So what's more important? Getting those things or killing Ronald? Because you can't achieve none of those things by killing Ronald. But you can achieve those things by doing what Ronald asked you to do, by going snitching on the corrupt police. All of them, because it'll have a ripple effect. Now, who is these corrupt police cool with? You can get all those things by killing corrupt police, because now they scared. Like Biggie said, a note for the plaintiff, your daughter tied up in a Brooklyn basement. You can get all those things by killing judges. Because the judge want to live. He don't want to die. But he believe all niggas is programmed not to kill his ass. Not that I'm promoting violence towards anyone. I'm just stating a fact. But you could get none of those things by killing Ronald. So what is it that you really want out of life? You want some rep, I killed the nigga? What is it that you really want out of life? Do you really want those things? You can't. Because if you really want those things, you want to attack Ronald. You attack the niggas who you friends with, the police. And that's all I got to say for now. I'll make another video later.